All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Expanse today, and we're starting out over here at our fishing dock right outside the mining area. Just taking it easy. We're relaxing a little bit, catching some food, getting ourselves used to this new controller that I bought. I mentioned it in the last episode, and it finally came in. Super cool. It's taken a little bit of getting used to, so we're just kind of getting eased into it with some fishing, but it's super cool. Check this out. You can do stuff like this. Look at that. I don't even have to use editing tricks anymore to make the view switch. Oh my goodness. I've got one button dedicated to switching views on my controller. Love it, love it, love it. So I can turn around and face you guys anytime I want. We can talk face to face. But for now, let's get back to the fishing. Yeah, so this controller, super cool. There are some other things in the keypad that are designated for specific things that you couldn't do with just a touchscreen. I'm already loving this. It's taken, like I said, a little bit of getting used to because it's not quite like an Xbox controller, which is what I'm used to using right now. The buttons are a little bit more sensitive. You gotta, well, more or less sensitive because you've got to press harder on some of the buttons to get them to activate, but it's not crazy. It's pretty simple to use once you get used to the feel of it. But what do you guys think? Would you like me to do a special, like, well, not like package opening because I've obviously already opened the package. Would you like for me to do like a review to show off the controller, what it can do, that kind of thing? I've never done anything like that before, like a product review. Would that interest you guys? Let me know, because if any of you are interested in using a controller for Minecraft, this is a perfect controller for it. And it's awesome because look at the view on screen right now. It's so much more clear. You don't have the pause button at the top. You don't have the arrow pad on the left. You don't have the crouch button on the right. It's just pure Minecraft glory. So it's awesome. I'm really excited about this. It is still on my phone. I'm not playing on a computer. I'm not playing on a console. Although it feels much more like a console now, I am playing on my phone. So I still play Minecraft Pocket Edition, even though it's not called that anymore. It's on my iPhone. Love it. Let me know what you guys think of the change of pace here. I was just standing here 1 minute and this hole just appeared in the ground. I don't know how that happened. Couldn't have been a creeper. Just gonna back away now. Pretend like that didn't happen. There we go. All patched up, good as new, except for this right here. There we go. Little creeper came around. You know what? Let's just go ahead and chop this tree down. We could use the wood anyway. A creeper came around, and like I said, I'm still getting used to the controls, and I couldn't run away fast enough. We'll fix that in the future as we get more agile with our control patterns. I'm so, like, seriously, I'm so used to playing on touchscreen. A lot of you guys are like, I don't understand how you can play touchscreen so well because it's not anything like a keyboard and mouse or a controller. How do you do that so well? Well, that's the only way I've ever played Minecraft for the last 5 years up until this week. And I take that back. I played a little bit of console, but not enough to be good at it. So I'm getting used to this, guys. It's kind of like starting over. So we've got a new series, a new way of playing Minecraft, and I think I'm going to do a little bit more fishing just to kind of get my mind back in focus here, because, you know, I just blew up my camping area. I'll be right back. All right, I think I've got enough fish to sustain us for a while. We've got over a stack, just under 2 stacks of regular fish, and we got some salmon cooking up. What I'm going to do, 3 diamonds, just like that. I was able to grab half the stack because of a button on the controller that you can designate for that kind of thing. Super cool. We're going to go ahead and craft up our first diamond pickaxe because we're going to do a little bit of resource gathering for something that requires a diamond pickaxe. If you don't know what that is, we're going to go try and find some obsidian down in the mine because I want to set up a nether portal today. It's going to be a temporary one. I'm going to kind of put it in a location that I think we might end up putting the permanent nether portal for this part of the world, and eventually connect that up with the other couple of nether portals that we had from the past season from Reverb Outpost. But we won't do that today. We're just going to poke our heads in, see what's around, and hopefully not add a number to the death counter, because we haven't died yet. We're in episode 3. And I've got a record going here, guys, because we had already died probably once or twice in the last season. So we're doing pretty good. But yeah, I want to poke my head into the nether, just kind of see what's around, because I don't think I've ventured this far out in the nether. We are 5,000 blocks away in the overworld, but the math gets all kind of weird once you're in the nether because it's like divided by 8. So there's a chance that we could have traveled like almost 1,000 blocks in the nether. Maybe we didn't go this direction. I'm not sure. I just want to poke my head in and see if there's any torches around or if there's any mining or anything like that we've done. We're going to kind of keep it simple today. I've got a couple of small projects in mind that we're going to work on, one of them being the nether portal. But I do want to get used to this controller before we dive into anything major, and we've still got a little bit of resource gathering to do. I want to set up sometime in the near future an enchanting table, whether it's a temporary or permanent one. I'm not sure yet. We might do the whole temporary stuff route this season because we did all of the permanent stuff so early on in the season last time. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I kind of want to get the good gear back as quickly as possible so we can build some of the cool, massive projects that I've got in mind a little bit sooner, and we won't have to wait till episode 70 to start working on, like, the Science Center like we did in the last series. That was actually episode 60, 61 that we started working on that, but it was towards the end of the series. So some of the super cool stuff that I've got in mind, I want to be able to do a little bit earlier on, so we're going to keep on trucking away at getting resources, not super focus on crazy builds for the initial few episodes here, but I've got some stuff in mind. Don't you worry. It's going to be cool. But yeah, let me go ahead and gather this stuff up. I'll get this obsidian, and we'll continue on in just a moment. I've got all of the obsidian that I need for the moment to get our basic starter nether portal up and running, but we're going to hold off on that for just a few minutes because I did a little scouting around. Because I wanted to look for a decent location that we thought might be a permanent spot, and I've got an idea for what I want to do with that portal down the road. Maybe build like a tree around it, because we are going to have like a nature-y tree theme, but I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like just yet. So we're not going to do that today. Once again, we've got to focus on resource gathering, and we'll get to that stuff a little bit later in the series once we get our initial set of diamond tools and armor ready to go, and I'm hoping that's going to be within the next episode or two, because we're already 3 episodes in. It's about time, guys. I've got a few diamonds on hand already. We've already crafted a diamond pickaxe. I don't remember if I've got any sugarcane. I don't think I do, but I can surely find some somewhere around here. It's making me wish we had access to our sugarcane farm at the Science Center, which we will have access to at some point down the road once we open up the nether portal and are able to get back to our old base. Again, if you are new to the channel and have not seen the Reverb Outpost, super cool series. You definitely don't have to go back and rewatch the entire thing. Maybe just watch episode 70, the finale, because we did like a little video montage of all the builds that we created over that series. So it'll give you a general idea of the theme for that series and kind of my build style and the detailing and stuff that I put into my builds and what you'll expect from this series once we get it going a little bit more. So while we're digging this out, something just random to talk about. I want to talk about games in general. You guys watch this because you enjoy Minecraft, and a lot of you play Minecraft. But I'm curious, what other games are you guys playing right now? Because I've got a few games on my phone that are kind of go-to games for me that I don't necessarily record on the channel, or at least don't record anymore. I play Fortnite. I play that every once in a while. I play it maybe once or twice a week, depending on the week. If it's a good week. If it's a really bad week, I won't play at all because I've got too much going on. But Fortnite's one of those games that I really enjoy playing. I play Marvel Strike Force. It's kind of like the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game that I played a while back on the channel and just have not had the time or motivation to bring that back. It's similar to that game, but those are like the 2 go-tos that I have on my phone that I play when I'm not playing Minecraft. I'm curious, what kind of games do you guys enjoy playing besides Minecraft? Because that's kind of all we ever talk about, because it's the primary focus of my videos. Or are you guys exclusive Minecraft players? Do you just not play anything else? Because this is such a time-consuming game if you do the kind of stuff that I'm doing in the game, building massive bases and stuff. But yeah, I'm just curious, what do you guys play when you're not playing Minecraft? I've done a little bit of terraforming on the staircase, and I just want to see how this feels. Nope, I don't like it. The roof is too close, the walls are too close. We're going to dig all of this out. And keep in mind, the stone, granite, dirt staircase itself that you see right now, that's not finished. We're going to actually put stairs there, so that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the walls, I'm talking about the roof, the overhang with the dirt there. Just not a fan of it. And that's kind of the point of doing something like this. If you're going to do builds that you have not pre-built in a creative testing world, be sure to make revisions. Like, look at it objectively and say, is this actually a good build? Could I detail it a little bit more to make it better? And, you know, if so, what would those things be? If you guys watched my Reverb Outpost series, the hangar bay that we had in that series, that was pre-built in a testing world before the series even started. And we didn't even get to that build until, like, I don't remember what it was, maybe 10 episodes in, 15 episodes in, something like that. So it was sitting there on my mind for a while. And by the time we got around to it, I was able to look at it and say, okay, we could add this. We could use this space inside the hangar bay for something else. And, you know, changes were made. And I'm still going to go back and make changes to it when we go back there at some point. But yeah, look at your builds and try to think through, you know, what you could do differently, especially if you're going to do it on the fly, kind of like we're doing right now. So, let's take a look at that. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and grab our spruce wood. Let's do it this way. We need some spruce wood planks, so we'll go ahead and craft those up. Another perk of the control, you can hit one button and it will automatically craft all of your wood into spruce wood planks. You don't have to tap it over and over and over. The perks of a controller, I'm finding, are far outweighing the learning curve that it's taking to get used to some of the motion and all of that. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. I really love it. Hope you guys are okay with the gameplay and it hasn't changed too much for you. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff right here and here because we do need to craft up some fences. I'm not seeing any. Where are the fences? Oh, you know what? We need more planks first. There we go. We've got fences in the crafting area now. And we also need some stairs because that's going to be the next thing that we work on as well. We want the staircase in place, so I'm going to craft some of these up and I will be right back in just a minute. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough stairs to go all the way to the top, but we'll have to see. And so here we go. We're just going to place them in a 3-wide pattern, and that right there, that never would have happened. Well, let's not say never. A lot of times, come on, let's not do that. A lot of times that would not have happened using a touchscreen because I was so used to the speed, the direction, the way that blocks were placed. Oh, and we're already out of stairs. We're going to have to go make some more. But yeah, I was so used to the way that was done that I am still getting used to it here because I've only had this controller for a couple of days and I didn't record for the first day that I was using it just so I could get used to how it all works. But here we go. We got our complete staircase. Let's run down here and see how this feels. Not too bad. We'll dig these out so we can get a little transition here. And you know what? I think we're just going to use the spruce planks. And I think we have some in our inventory. Oh, but I want to show you this. Check this out. Look at that. I've got pick block now. If you don't know what that is, basically, you can designate one button on your controller that if you have that specific material already in your inventory, all you got to do is highlight over it just like that. I already had fences in my inventory, so all I had to do was find another fence in the world, select the button, and it automatically loads that into my hotbar. It doesn't give you those resources if you don't have them, so it's not like a cheat or anything like that. It's just a quicker way of accessing them versus going into your inventory. Not even possible with touchscreen. You have to do this on a controller or a keyboard. So super, super cool stuff. Let me keep working on this staircase, get a little bit of a design in place, and then I'll show you what we come up with. Which one of you guys called the pool party and didn't invite BluJay? Not very cool, guys. Not very cool. I've got a design that I'm pretty happy with. Let's check it out as we run by. I've got a little archway with some spruce fences and just the detailing on this. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And so much so that we're going to tear this out right here and we're going to make some changes. Don't be afraid to do this, guys. Don't be locked into a design. Check it out. Come on. There we go. Yes, I love that. That is exactly what we were looking for. Some of you guys commented on my first couple of videos. Maybe it was this last one. that this area reminded you of Season 1, which is cool. I'm glad that you guys remember Season 1, but I don't want it to be a repeat. And the way that these little arches with the spruce wood logs, the way that they were forming together, it was very reminiscent of Season 1, and I don't want to copy something that I've already done. So just this little detailing change, this is bringing it to a whole new level of cool, because I love this. This whole spruce fence detailing, this is all this area is going to be. These spruce wood fences, super cool, super cool. So don't be afraid to change some details, even after you've locked them in and said, nope, this is good, I'm done. Don't be afraid to go back and re-look at some of your stuff and say, nope, we could do this better. This is a cool idea that I didn't even think about until this other part of the build came together, and now I want to change all of this. So, don't be afraid to do that. Change is a good thing sometimes. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to run up our staircase here, our freshly newly designed staircase, and jump into our valuables chest because we need to craft up a flint and steel. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to craft up our nether portal, build our nether portal, because it's technically not crafting, right? You're building it, because you've already got the crafted materials or mined materials. It's building. So this area over, let's kind of look at this as we're running. I think over to the left here, there's a little clearing. I think that might be where we place it. Let's keep looking for a second. I just want to make sure there's not another spot that I like better. But I think it's going to be right in here behind these trees. I think I like this area. So let's go ahead and place a block down right there. Just kind of mark out the territory. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to take out this drowned because I don't want him sneaking up behind me. Goodbye. Thank you. Even though I think technically because it's daylight, and I don't even know if night or day even matters. I think it does. I think he would technically burn because he's out of the water. Regardless, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to tear up all this grass and clear this area out because we want a little bit of a clear pathway. Any drowned in here? Oh, there's one over there, but you can't bother us. You're good. Stay in the water. You're fine. So let me go ahead and build our nether portal real quick. You guys have seen this 1,000 times, so you don't necessarily need to watch it all the way through. So I'm going to build this, and then we will go in together and explore the nether for the first time in this series with iron armor and iron tools. This could be a little dangerous, but that's okay. That's the way we like to do it here. Are you ready, guys? Let's run on over here. We've lit the portal, and we're going to jump on through. Here we go. What are we going to find on the other side in the nether? Is this a place we've already been? Let's go ahead and slowly walk on out. Whoa! That is a long drop. I see a ton of quartz around here, which is a good sign because we're going to need it. We're going to mine some of it today for an idea that I've got for a future build. But let's not get too close to the edge there because we don't want to fall in the lava. We're just going to be careful. We're going to be careful, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look on over here and see what's down this way. We're just going to take a little gander around. There's another pit down there. We're just going to steer clear. Let's venture on a little farther over down this way because it looks like there's some land over here. What do we got down here? We got some soul sand, some zombie pigmen. I got that word all mixed up. Nothing too crazy over there. What's over here? Let's clear this out. Looks like a ghast was shooting some fireballs, but I haven't seen any yet. What do we got up here? Taking a look around the corner. Oh, there's a ghast. Oh. Is that another fortress? Yes, it is. And I see some wither skeletons. I see an enderman down there. Don't look at him. Be careful. Be careful. We don't want to make him mad, especially around all this lava. Let's just steer clear of that for now. We're not going to make any hasty decisions and go explore that today. But it's good to know that it is right next to our nether portal. That is a good thing to have nearby. Because if there's a blaze spawner in there, we could easily make a blaze farm in the future that would be super accessible to our base area. This is very, very convenient. The last time we dropped a nether portal in the last season, we had to explore for a little ways to find a nether fortress. So, good thing that we got one of those nearby. Super, super exciting. One last little detailing project that I want to do for today, just an idea that came kind of off the cuff. It was discussed a little bit in the last episode as to whether or not I should put water on top of the cobblestone slabs over here, and then I took the idea farther and said, what if there was like a little water stream, waterfall kind of thing flowing down behind the fences and flowed onto these, so it would explain why there's water here. I mean, technically it could have flowed in from the outside, and the spruce planks that we had there are technically a bridge over water that's flooded into the cave area that we've dug out. You know, there's ideas to explain away that, but I thought it would be cool to try a little waterfall thing, so we're going to give that a go. I've got my cobblestone slabs because I need a couple more to place down in the empty spots right here, and I think that should do it for now. You know what? No, let's go ahead and maybe dig this one out. There we go, and we'll place one down there. I think that will complete the build a little bit better. So let's go ahead and drop some water here and see what happens. We should hopefully be good to go. That should stay in there. Oh, no, it does not. I didn't think that would flood out. I figured it would stop. So let's grab our fences and go on in here and try to place one down there. And, oh, no. Ah, that's the wrong spot. Come on. Let's go. Let's get our axe. That'll help us out a little bit better. And there we go. And we got to swim down there and grab that. Perfect. And now we got to swim out here and fight the current and try to get this fence in here. This is difficult, guys. This is why you place it down in the right spot in the first place. There we go. We should be safe now. Good, we got the water behind there. So now what we need to do is grab our bucket and start slowly filling in these slabs like we did the two up front here in the last episode, and it should look like it connects up. So far, not looking too great because it's just one little block of water there. Looking a little better, but it doesn't quite look like it's connected up. So what I need to do, let's go ahead and dig that out. Yeah, that's a lot better. Looks a lot better. Looks like that little waterfall, little water stream is flowing down and the water is just trickling out into this little area. Perfect. We're going to keep going back and forth and dropping water. Yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking so far. I think we can live with that. Let's get some more water. One by one, we'll fill these in, and I'll probably do the other side off camera, just so you don't have to watch the process over and over, because it is a little tedious, just back and forth with the water, and, you know, that's just what we're going to be doing for a few minutes here. So we'll go ahead and place down another one, and we're almost there, just a couple more to go. There's another one, and you know what? Let's try this. Yep, nope, infinite water sources definitely don't work, so we do have to go back and forth. Good thing we've got a river nearby so that we don't have to run too far to get our water here, and this should be the last one. That should do it right there. Yeah, I really like that. Just brings another color, another level of depth into this area. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Let's go ahead and do that to the other side, and then we will finish off the episode together today. One last time, let's run on down the stairs to see what we have completed in today's video. Love the detailing work that's gone into today's build. The stairs were just the start. They kind of opened up a new possibility for this area, so I'm pretty happy with what we've done today. Again, we're going to do some pretty intense resource gathering over the next episode to try to get ourselves to a level where we don't have to do much resource gathering anymore and we can start working on some of these awesome builds. But guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss anything coming out on the channel in the future. But for now, my name is BluJay and I've got to fly on out of here. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.